Hello students, today we will now read the third stanza from here, here to here, and both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how well leaps onto way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Now here in this stanza, the poet is actually telling you that on that morning, on which morning actually, student, the first day when the poet actually on the diversion, and when he was actually deciding that which road he should take and which road he shouldn't take, on that morning, on the first day, on the first morning, both the roads were equally laid with what? Laid with leaves. It means on that day, actually, when the poet started to walk on one road, actually on that morning, actually both the roads were equally laid with the leaves. What does it mean? That equal number of leaves actually fallen on both the roads. There were no difference. As you saw in the first stanza, that this was the autumn season, and in autumn season leaves actually fell from the trees. So here we come to know that actually on that day when the poet actually traveled, on both those roads the number of leaves were equal, and no step had trodden black. So actually no step here is referring that no man actually walked from either of the roads. Actually no man actually walked, and that is why no one actually trodden on the leaves. Whenever you tread on leaves or anything, you actually just tread it and it becomes black. It means to say that when you walk over something, when you walk on something, that is actually tramping or treading on something. जब किसी चीज के ऊपर चल के कुचलते हैं तो उस दिन कोई भी इंसान नहीं गया हुआ था, तो इसीलिए पत्ते जो है वो बिल्कुल भी ट्रोडन नहीं थे, कोई भी पत्ता कुचला हुआ नहीं था on that morning when the poet actually decided which road he should take or not. Now, oh, I kept the first for another day. Now the poet, as you know, that he took one of the two roads and he actually kept the first road for which day? For another day. He thought that I will try this road some other day. Today I will walk in this road. That's what he decided. But he knew at that time that it's generally in life doesn't happen in this way. Everything, every sequence, every incidents in our life generally have a sequence, and one thing generally leads to another thing, and it's quite unlikely sometimes that you would again come to the same position and same situation, that where you would be given the option of choosing out of two. When we leave one option, then there's no guarantee that some other day we will again get the same option. So poet actually knew this thing, that it's not certain that he would again get the chance to use one of those two roads. That is why he is saying that he actually knew that how things happen in life. It happens in sequence. One thing actually leads to another thing, and he actually doubts that he would again come to this place where he will have to decide which road he should take. So student, tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, we will finish it today itself. There now only one stanza is left. So read this stanza as well. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. So now the poet is actually thinking that after this incident, after many years, when many years would pass, hence here actually has been used in the reference of future. That after many years from this incident in future, when he would have been grown old, then he would tell someone, his future generation, that one day in his life actually he got the option of choosing from two roads. He found himself in a position where the road were diverged and he had to choose only one of those two, and he actually took which road? He actually took the road which was less traveled by. It means the road which were traveled by lesser people in comparison to other road, and whatever he would be at that time just because of that decision. So this is actually a student telling you that whatever decision that we are making today, that is actually shaping up our future. So taking a decision at present actually sets up your future. That's what writer wants to suggest you with this stanza. With this, student, we have come to an end of this beautiful poem. The poem is concluded with this. Now tomorrow, students, we will see, not we will, you will focus on the hard words, and you will read yourselves also at home the whole poem and try to understand yourself, try to explain it also, and then we will see some key questions which may be asked or which is generally asked in the examination from this lesson.